Anyways, well, let's get down to what everybody's talking about, the scandalous interview by Quincy Jones, Nia.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Iconic interview.
I didn't like it.
Of course you didn't. What do you like, Bill? What is popular that you actually enjoy?
What do you mean? There's a bunch of shit that I like.
Oh, look, chocolate cupcakes. I like it. Oh, look, a basket full of puppies. I hate it. Like, what?
None of that's true. I like cupcakes. I actually know how to make them, and I've made you some. And I love dogs.
You've never made me a cupcake.
You fucking whore. Put that microphone down. That's exactly what I just said.
Excuse me. There's no need for that.
I drove all over the fucking LA basin trying to find you a fucking yellow cupcake with chocolate frosting, and it didn't exist. And I went out and I fucking made them for you. You don't remember that?
You have never in your life made me cupcakes. This is in Los Angeles or in New York?
This is here, like within the last 2 years. Give me that microphone.
I don't remember that.
You're off the podcast.
No, wait.
You're off the podcast.
I don't remember that.
Unbelievable.
You made it. You went out and bought me cupcakes like late at night when I'd have like cupcake cravings, but you've never made, because that would mean you'd make like a dozen cupcakes because that's how many were in the pan.
Yeah.
And you frosted them and everything.
Yeah.
I don't remember this. Are you fucking with me right now?
No. Go into the cupboard and go look. There's a fucking cupcake tray.
Yeah.
Why would I have one of those?
That's right.
There it is, guys.
And
what I've said for years.
And you know what?
You're only as good as the last act. It doesn't mean shit to them. You know, the Patriots are always just pushing fucking all pros out the door.
Liners are in there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow. Well, guess who's not making cupcakes anymore? Or maybe I should film it.
Will you make some for Valentine's Day?
No.
Why?
Because you're not going to remember, and then you can come on the podcast. You never made red velvet ones? And meanwhile, I'm wearing matching underwear. I'm playing the game. Right? And then I make you cupcakes you don't even remember? How dare you? You look gorgeous, though, by the way.
Thank you.
Nini's been hitting the gym, and I've been noticing.
I'm trying to keep it together. Keep it together. Do you know what my issue is?
That was all positive right there. I made you cupcakes. I said you're looking good. All of that. This is what I didn't like about Quincy Jones. He was talking shit about people who were dead. And then everybody took everything he said as fact. And it's like, you didn't notice halfway through he was going, I know who killed Kennedy. Oh, well, shit. You should have told Oliver Stone. He wouldn't have wasted all that time making that movie when he could have just called you up. I just like when he said, when you go for the money, God walks out the room. That's what I like. As far as all that gossip about everybody else, it's like, dude, why don't you grow up? Huh? Well, who goes around doing that? Oh, this guy used to steal songs. You didn't say that when you were making records with them if he was still fucking alive.
Tell all the stories. This is what I'm telling you. It reminds me of so many people in my family, old people in my family. They don't give a fuck. They're just telling stories about everybody. This person did this and this person did this. And back in the day it was that. Because what do they have to lose? They're not, fearful of being politically correct.
So let me get this straight. You're not supposed to be. You're supposed. You're not supposed to be a snitch. You're supposed to keep your mouth shut and all of that shit your whole fucking life.
He's not in the.
And then in the end, when everybody, do you know what the fuck I mean? Well, I don't know. How I was brought up was you didn't do that to people.
Snitches get stitches.
No, not that street shit, Nia. Like I said, I don't pop off. I flip out. But even in the hard streets of the suburbs.
That's a pretty classic line, I think, for the podcast.
When I lived in that cul-de-sac, you want to talk about dead-end streets, man. You had to go out to my suburb. That street ended, and all it was beautiful woods into a lovely pond. All right, thank you to the Conan O'Brien Show for getting me on Monday, even as much as it was painful for me to sit there. I think Philly fans deserve that, after all the shit they've gotten because of that rant, which I said once again wasn't personal. Wasn't personal.
That was so long ago, too.
It was. That's the funny thing, because now people are going, remember you said you never wanted to win one? Well, we fucking won one. Yeah, it only took half a century. Fuck are you bragging about? That's like the guy who fucking finishes the marathon in like 9 hours. It's like, yeah, dude, I could have walked it in that amount of time.
Also, that audience deserved it.
Who did?
The audience in Philly. They deserve your wrath.
Yeah, they did. They were assholes.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Most of them probably have kids now, and they're raising little asshole kids. But you know something? Not all Philly fans are like that.
I remember
Kevin Shea's a nice guy.
Oh, we love
you know.
I remember
those guys on Always Sunny.
Yeah,
they're nice guys. I didn't see them do it. Yeah, they weren't tipping over any cars and stuff.
Oh my God. I remember you called me after that whole thing in Philly happened, and you were like, "I have a massive headache," and I said, "What happened?" And you were like, "I just got into a fight with like 10,000 people." You did. You called me right after it happened. I'll never forget it. And I was like, "Oh my God, whoa!" And then it just blew up. And I feel like
that's right. You were at my apartment. I rode home with Bobby Kelly, and he was going, "Dude, do you realize what happened tonight, dude?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Bobby, I got a headache."
Yeah.
You told those people to go fuck themselves, dude. You know what Bobby Kelly had to follow that night? Bobby Kelly had to go on after the intermission where somebody with an ear infection drained it, somebody else drank it, and somebody who watched it puked.
This is in Philly.
Yeah.
What is going on with and that guy that ate horse shit? Like, what is going on?
No. Well,
what is going on over there? Seriously.
You know what happened to Philly was when they built Interstate 95, they got bypassed.
Okay.
So I just think that they're just stuck in time. Back in a time when people ate horse shit. I don't know. I think there's something. There's either some sacred burial ground that they built the city on, or there's some sort of toxic waste like the Simpsons thing going on. I don't know what their deal is, but all I know is they don't care that people don't like them, and they're proud of their behavior. So I say God bless them.
There's some really amazing people, though, out of Philly, right?
Hey, if you had to eat horse shit.
The Roots.
That's not a person.
Jill Scott.
That's a band.
All the black people.
I know, you're like really racist, huh? Kevin Hart, Keith Robinson. Kevin Hart, yeah.
I didn't know that.
He sold out the Eagles Stadium.
Yeah, and he
did stand up in a fucking football stadium.
So funny. He was so happy after they won. You saw him on TV drunk? Talking about
no, that sounded hilarious.
It was pretty great. It was pretty great. He was very happy.
Yeah, so that's the deal. What am I going to get mad? You know, my team can't win it every year, right?
Right. No, I think you're very gracious about it. That's the one thing you've actually mellowed out about as the years have gone by. I mean,
backhanded compliment.
Is your
Go ahead.
Sports.
That's the one thing I could actually say I see improvement on. The rest of it is taking a fucking nosedive.
No, you're very gracious when it comes to other teams.
I don't take it to the point of like I said, I just, what's his, I retweeted that Nick Foles audio in the huddle. It was great. Other than he said, "I love you guys." I'm just like, ugh, why does everything have to be so fucking sweet now? I would love to teleport Nick.
Your response is, ugh.
In a huddle in an NFL game, I mean, I would have loved to have teleported him back to that fucking 1980 Super Bowl team when they were playing the Raiders and just be, okay, before we do this first play, I just want to say I love you guys, right? And just have Wilbert Montgomery look at him.
Cry when they win the Super Bowl and stuff. You can't say I love you to
not when I was a kid, they didn't. They didn't.
You don't think anybody actually had emotions when you were a kid, that all of a sudden it's a new millennial thing to have emotions and express them?
Men did not cry when I was a kid that I saw. I saw the Celtics win 3 championships. I saw the Lakers win 5. I saw the Pistons win 2. The first time I think I saw a guy cry was Jordan. It was because his dad died and he wasn't there. And that was understandable. You know what I mean? But he didn't just cry because he won. He used to have that angry look on his face going like, we're fucking 5, fucking 6. And you always seem to win it on the road. And he's looking at some little kid who was crying. He got off on it. He got off on being mean. That's what a man was back then.
Okay.
First of all, I just want to say I love you guys. I want to just take time to everybody knows how much weight our offensive line has lost. You guys, you were really,
I dare you.
Coming out of your football pants at the beginning of the year, and now you're just looking so shapely.
I dare you. And your next show, the end of the show, when you say goodnight, I dare you to say, love you guys, good night. I dare you to say it.
Are you kidding me? I would fucking do that for 10 minutes until everybody just got so uncomfortable and left.
Do it.
Huh?
I want you to do it.
The show's over, but I just want to take some time to just speak from the heart. My life has changed a lot in the last year, and in a great way. I became a father, and I look at the world a different way, and I've noticed.
Big whole thing. You can just be like, all right, good night.
No, it has to be a big thing, because then they're going to expect that there's going to be this punchline that never comes.
Right, and it's just you going on and on about how much love you have in your heart. And
Don't forget to look at this. Don't forget to look at the sky today, everybody. It's those little things that we take for granted. If you get some of that fucking pomegranate on my jacket.
Oh, all right.
Using my jacket as a table. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, the second this podcast is over, we're going to do a dry run with your little fucking booty shorts on. Just to make sure we're in sync.